Happy hump day. Let's get after it. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Craig Bennett, aka Cash Keg, back with an NBA PrizePicks video. If you don't have that PrizePicks account, use that promo code CashKeg and get 100%. It's a deposit match up to $100. Link is in the description below. I've been sick the last few days, feeling much better this afternoon, so I'm going to knock out a video. Apologize for not being around the last couple days. When I woke up from my slumber today, wow, it's all I can say. Diddy put out three 6-mans for PrizePicks, and they all hit, and I will show you them. Absolutely heater. Everyone crushed in Discord, but gave out 3 of them. It's hard enough to give out one and hit consistently, but to give out 3 separate ones and they all hit, it's just amazing. I'll show you those and we'll dive into them. So I got 3 plays for you here. Again, if you want to get up to 5 plays, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. If we get up to 1,000 likes, I'll knock out 5 picks instead of 3. Let's dive into it. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up here. There's a lot of news we're kind of waiting on today for, a slate that's not massive. It looks like we have, 7 games here, which is a nice little slate, but there's still a lot of news out here. So it's real hard on some of these spots to pick. So I'm just going to pick 3 plays that don't have really to worry too much about those kind of things. And we're just going to go after it that way. I think that's the best bet to go after it. So, but before that, if you want access to all of our picks, the slips that we put out, let me show you these slips real quick. Here's one that he gave out yesterday. 6-man number 1, hit that one for 15 large. Here's another one, number 2. Again, as you can see, completely different. This was a free throw. Rebounds, free throws, 3-point attempts. And we have a projection model that he pulls all these from over on dailysports.com. If you want to check out the tools that we have, this NBA Elite Edge tool is the tool that pulls up everything that we have. It pulls up things that are not like on the books, like this 3-point attempts, defensive rebounds, stuff like that. That's where you get this, and you get that through our Elite subscription. If you want to go over there and subscribe to that, you can get access to that. And here's number 3, completely different one. This one's all free throws. Again, pulled it from the free throw model. And again, we call it the NBA Elite Edge tool. That's where he pulled this from, gave this out to everybody as well. Absolute monster day. Of course, I don't feel well and I wake up. I just love seeing all the green. Everyone's super happy. And if you want access to this stuff, we got it up there. We're in there every day knocking stuff out like this. And congrats to everyone on the big day yesterday. It was just monster. So much green inside the Discord. If you want to go check it out, you can join it and check out the bets won, and you can see all of them. So with that, let's dive right into it and talk about the 3 plays that we do kind of like here. First one, again, a lot of these have moved. Apologize. I wish we could have got some better lines this morning, but I'm just kind of coming out of this bug. Mitch Robinson at 10 rebounds going up against Atlanta. If we look at what he did against Atlanta, this year, played him back on October 27th. He put up 13 rebounds on him. And then last year on November 2nd, he put up 12 rebounds. And then December 7th of last year, put up 10 rebounds. So last 3 games he's played him, 12, 10, and 13 rebounds. Going to need his size down there. Bam on the 11th of October put up 17 rebounds against these guys. Chet Holmgren had 12. Rudy Gobert had 13. So I think it's a good spot for Mitch Rob to grab double-digit board share. I wish we get at 9.5, and it's still 9.5 at some of the other places that are out there. So if you want to check some of the other places, you can get at 9.5. But I'm still okay with it at 10. I think he can grab us 12 rebounds here. And again, as long as those minutes are going to be up for him, I'm going to continue to ride Mitch Rob here at rebounds. We're going to go over 10. Next one we're going to look at, I was going back and forth between this, going up against Dallas, and it was between Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma here. They're the guys that are going to chuck the ball the most. I just feel more confident with Kuzma. If you watch Jordan Poole, he's just acting an absolute clown when it comes to just not being a professional. If you looked at, there's a tweet out there where he wasn't paying attention to the play, and some of his antics on the court already. We saw it with Golden State a little bit, and you can kind of see what why Draymond was upset. And that's a whole new story. If you want to talk about watching the highlights when I woke up this morning with Draymond and Gobert and that whole mess. Oh my, I was like, I missed a ton last night. But Kuzma's been a little bit more consistent scorer. So I'm going to go Kuzma here. You know, I think you can go either way. The juice is a little bit more is heavy on Kuzma at the 23.5, around minus 125, minus 130. He's going to get you double-digit shots, of course. And, you know, I think it's a fine spot for him. You know, last game he shot against Toronto, we put up 34. He put up 25 shots. So, you know, anytime you're going to see a competitive game out of him, Kuzma's probably getting there. So you have to like that. You know, he's averaging almost 20 field goal attempts over his last 10 games. And I think that's where I like it, where Poole's a little bit further down the list a little bit. So we're going to look at Kuzma there, over 24 points for him. And then the last one, I was looking at Dame Lillard because Giannis is ruled out, but he's moved a bunch. He was at around 23 or 24 points. It's up to 20.5. I still think he puts up a 30 spot if you wanted to play him, but I'm not going to mention that one. The one I think I like is going to Fox here, and I like either fantasy points at 43 or points and assist at 34 going up against the Lakers here. If you kind of look at his points and assist, last three he has played. Again, he came back, played Cleveland there on the 13th, but he was out for a good stretch. But going up against the Lakers here, he played them back on October 29th this year. He put up 45 points and assist against these guys. And then last year, if we kind of look around a little bit, 44, 28, 43, and 37. So only had the one down game on December 21st of last year. And that was a game he only played 30 minutes. I'd have to go pull the game logs up and kind of look at what happened and watch that game. But only shot 13 times that game, where the rest of the games he's shooting 19, 21, 23, 24 against the Lakers there. And so I think that's going to continue to happen more so that. So I do like the over 34 points and assists for him in those games against the Lakers. Assist-wise, we're 12, 6, 9, 6, and 8. And points were 32, 22, 34, 31, and 37. So really like Fox here. I think that's a little bit too low. Could put 36. And again, if you want to take a shot at Lillard, I have no problem with that as well. At the over 28.5, because I think he can get you 30. So that's what we're kind of looking at. Again, if you want access to any of the slips like this that we give out, you can get access to these things by joining dailyedgesports.com. Check out everything we got to offer. And if you want to build slips like this that we pulled off of, like, again, you got these from the tools that we have right here. Tools, NBA Elite Edge tool. That's where he's pulling it from. And it's got free throws made, as you can see, offensive rebounds, 3-point attempts, and it'll tell you what's going on. So that's what we're kind of looking at, and that's where we're getting all that information. You can get it through the Elite subscription. And with that, appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's get after it. Let's have a big Wednesday. Deuces.